You're wasting my time.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you? What's your badge number?
404.
Your name?
Okay, I need ID from you now.
Based on what? First
need
answer
ID
me
from
one
you now.
question. Am I being detained or am I free to go? If you tell me I'm being detained, I'll give you ID. If I'm not, then I'm going to leave.
You're not leaving.
Okay. So, am I being detained?
Let me see ID.
Suspicion to see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are being detained for suspicious of terrorist activity for taking pictures of a public police department.
I didn't take.
You were standing there either surveilling. You were either surveilling. Okay, look. I'm former
When was
military.
this?
I've done it myself.
What is this?
Okay, right over here.
So you're
do you
telling me
have-
I'm being suspected of terrorist? What now?
Yes, sir. For surveillance. Okay, at this particular
Based
point.
on what proof?
Based on this point, you were standing there.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing.
I
you.
was
I'm
reading my
asking
emails of jobs I just applied for.
with it this close to your face.
It's pretty bright out here.
This close to your face.
Have you developed an iPhone? Have you developed a phone that's brighter than this screen? Because I haven't. I was reading my emails and then you started harassing me.
Okay. That close to your face? I mean,
yeah.
Really? I mean, that's.
This is as bright as my screen gets. Can you see it right now?
Yeah,
'Cause
I see it, but
could you read?
But you had it turned sideways up this close.
Yeah,
Right here.
it's,
Right here. Okay,
yes.
go ahead and get a picture
Just
of
like
this.
this.
Get a picture of this. You had it
I don't.
this close. Make sure you had it this close. So I want you to make sure you understand that whoever you show that to, this is how close you had it. They're not going to believe you were reading your emails. I don't believe you're.
So you don't believe I was using my sun visor or my hat as a sun visor to read my emails?
No, sir. I don't believe that.
Because of your behavior now, no,
Now
we
that
don't
may be
believe
what you want to tell us, but you know darn good
Well, you came over here harassing me.
If we had 10 people, probably 7 out of those 10 probably wouldn't believe it. You know that, correct?
Okay, so you're saying I have video or
We
pictures
have
of
asked
the
for
police?
your identification. You
Hold on.
didn't tell us.
I'm just
You were on
confused.
video.
Hold on.
You said if you told me I was being detained, I would give you my ID. Now, are you not
What
going to
crime?
do that?
So you're actually suspecting me of a crime.
No,
What
sir.
crime?
I
know my rights.
Stop. Yes. Under
This ain't a Terry stop.
under the suspension.
So you've either believed that I've committed a crime, am committed a crime, or about to commit a
about
crime.
to. That's correct.
I'm
Based
familiar
upon
with
what you
Terry.
did.
I'm familiar with Terry versus Ohio. Are
I
you?
understand. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am too. So
So now
basically,
that we have done that,
no, you're
this is not
detaining
the
me.
place to have
Okay,
arguments, so I
charge
tell you
me.
what, give us the
Charge
ID,
me. Charge
give us
me.
your ID,
Charge me
so then have you
then.
done
Charge me
anything
with the crime.
disorderly yet?
I want a lawyer. You're detaining me. I want a lawyer.
we do have the authority to ask you for the identification. You yourself said, tell me I'm being detained and I will give you my ID.
Well, I
So
believe
now
you're harassing
refusing
me.
to do that. Now you're
I don't
saying-
understand.
Now you're going back on your own word. Now you're
No.
going back
Detained
on
and
your own
arrested
word.
is two different things.
That's right.
No, I understand
Being detained
detained.
and arrested.
I understand detained. I want a lawyer. If you're detaining me, then I want a lawyer.
Okay. Have we had to advise you of your rights for any crime? That you
I
have
want a lawyer. I won't be answering more questions. I told you I was reading an email. You're saying I took videos or pictures. You're saying I took video pictures.
No, sir.
So bring it to court.
Wait a minute. I didn't say that.
Okay, what do you say? Let's start over.
Binoculars or something you were holding to your face.
Yeah.
I might have binoculars or
That's what
something.
we were
What do
trying
you
to figure
What do you
out.
think I had holding to my face now? Binoculars or an iPhone?
You had that iPhone up close to your face.
Bingo.
But see, here's the funny thing. You're obviously prepared to be detained by police officers, or else you wouldn't be running around with your iPhone on video record all the time.
As soon as he said
Trying to bait something.
You'll get to see the video on YouTube eventually one day, but as soon as he said hi to me, I hit record.
So you were obviously prepared to do that.
I'd like not to be harassed. I'd like for you to respect my rights.
And I know, and I am respecting your rights.
Okay, and that's all I wanted,
But
my
what
rights to
you
be
haven't-
respected.
what you haven't
But
seen-
you told me I'm being detained, and you don't have reason to detain me. You have no suspicion.
Based on the fact, look,
It's not illegal to take pictures.
It's not illegal to take pictures, but let's put it this way. If you were a photographer and you were going from building to building taking photos of, say, architectural type items, that would be unsuspicious because you would be a known photographer taking photos of architectural type buildings.
So it's
But
not
what we
sus-
have now is you over here on state property taking photos of a police department, which we all know after 9/11, that's preferred method of any terrorist is to surveil the buildings that they might want to hit. Now, I
Is
don't
this
know.
because I have a really sweet beard?
No,
You're
we
the
couldn't tell
So
which-
you're profiling?
No, we couldn't tell what you had. All I know is you had something here, and you were standing there for quite a while staring at the building.
So you couldn't see 8 inches of beard from over there, but you could see something in my hand.
I saw, yeah, we saw this. And what we couldn't see was the rest of your face from here.
Well,
Saw your hands down there.
you're wasting your time, because if you're going to arrest me, you'd arrest me already, because I haven't committed any crime.
That's right.
I'm a
That's
private
right.
citizen
We
of the
have-
United States.
We haven't
The
established.
First
that you
Amendment
have
would
committed
protect
any
me if I
crime.
was taking pictures or photographs.
Well, we haven't established that you had committed any crime, so therefore we wouldn't arrest you.
If you haven't established, do you believe I've committed? No, this isn't a Terry stop. A Terry stop provides that you believe that I've committed, I'm about to commit, or I'm going to commit. What do you believe that I've committed, about to commit, or I'm going to commit?
All right. How about to commit?
Oh, you said how about? Well, you're going to.
About to commit based upon you taking photos of this building. The building's been shot
Is that-
by people before. So as a police officer, I don't have a right to be in fear of possible persons who might be surveilling the place where I work.
People
planning
been-
a hit on it. I don't have, is it hilarious?
Well, can you articulate? Are you going to be able to articulate this in court? You're harassing me.
Targeted by persons.
So? Citizens have been
So what you're
targeted.
saying is- you're saying it's not okay. So it's perfectly okay for you and anybody else as a citizen to do things like that, put us in fear, but it's not okay.
You
for
were
us
in
to come
fear?
over here. Yeah, I was.
Fear of what?
Look, why do I wear this vest?
I'm afraid you're about to violate my rights.
Why do I wear this vest? Why do I wear a vest?
Did you just swear oath to protect the Constitution?
Yes.
Did you? Okay.
Every-
Well, so did I. When I served in the military, so did I.
So did I.
So actually, does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
I was wrong.
Were you in? Were you in?
I was here.
Well,
I also served in Berlin Brigade while the wall was up. I was there when the wall came down.
That's beautiful.
Made a huge amount of.
Man, I bet the Germans wish they had the same rights as us. If this is Nazi Germany, you would already beat me down and took my ID card, huh?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
Because
are
even
we
as a
done here?
military member, I saw bullets. I do that, and it wasn't something.
We both know we're wasting each other's time here.
Maybe.
You have a good day, officer.
You have a good day too.
Be safe. What was your name? I didn't get your name badge number.
It's all right.
No, you have to identify yourself.
I've identified myself as a police officer, but I have not made any arrests. Or
The law,
citations, have I?
the
Have
law
I?
doesn't
Have
say
I cited you?
the law
You're free to
doesn't.
go, so
Have a
you
good day.
go. Have a good day.